6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 and Hate 103.9 FM in Accra, live in Kumasi on Love 99.5 FM, on Facebook live stream and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions. Go digital on Spotify and the myjoyonline.com app. Coming up, power distributor ECG begins system audit to ascertain cause of recent vending system challenges as it dismisses claims by Ningo Prampram MP that the system was hacked by some workers there.
When we are through with the editing of our systems and we have any proof that is being done by any member, we have policies, we have laws. Those laws and policies will apply.
More as it assures third-party network challenges that prevented customers from buying and recharging their prepaid meters have now been resolved. Also, SNET and other companies in Boku in the Upper East forced to shut down their office over fears of attacks as the security situation there deteriorates. We'll bring you details. And in business,
Cedi loses 40% value to the dollar in the first 9 months of this year, ranking it as the second worst performing currency in the world in the 147th position according to Bloomberg. Details in 15 minutes.
Also coming up, national security arrests leader of an Islamic group in Karaga in the northern region accused of having links to a jihadist group in Burkina Faso. We'll bring you details. Plus, we'll tell you about the Love FM Habitat Fair and how it went down for patrons in Kumasi.
There is the advanced version or the upgraded version of the Love FM Habitat Fair.
Oh, I must say, so far so good. It's been a very good session.
These and more on the news at 6 with me, Fred Smith. Joy News, independent, fearless, and credible. Now, let's start from the ECG. The Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, says it has begun a system audit to ascertain the cause of the recent challenges with its vending system that prevented customers from buying and recharging their prepaid meters. Throughout the week, there were long queues at the company's office in parts of the country, and customers were unhappy at the impact on their businesses. Here are some of them.
I have a lot in my fridges. I'm a chef. I have a lot of things there since 3 days today. In fact, it's not all that fine.
It's very frustrating. It looks like I will have to sleep in the dark.
It really affected us. And when you're at home, the house is boring. You don't have entertainment, like watching some programs on TV, listening to news and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, yesterday, the ECG assured the challenges with the prepaid recharge network had been resolved. But Ningo Prampram MP Sam George, in a Facebook post, claimed that the disruption on the ECG system was carried out by what he described as a cabal of criminals within the organization. The ECG has denied the accusations. Charles Ayiku is external communications manager for the company.
I saw that post. I don't have any information regarding what the honorable member posted. There's always auditing of systems when there are issues, which is usual of every IT institution. When we are through with the editing of our systems and we have any proof that is being done by any member, internal or externally, we have policies, we have laws. Those laws and policies will apply.
Well, external communications manager for ECG, Charles Ayiku there, Mr. Sam George, has since deleted the Facebook post. He says he is doing so out of respect for the work the ECG is doing to resolve the challenges. And later this morning, the management of ECG is expected to address the media on the situation so far. The Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNET, and other companies in Boku in the Upper East region have been forced to shut down their offices over fears of being attacked. The move comes as the security situation in the town deteriorates. Last week, the Conference of Heads of Basic Schools in Boku demanded the closure of schools, citing the recent insecurity. Boku has been the hotbed of decades-old ethnic conflict between the Mamprusis and Kusasis and has claimed several lives over the period. Joseph Akable is joining me in the studios with some more on this situation. Joseph, what are we learning?
Our sources tell us that SNET evacuated its staff and removed furnishings and other items from its office, including chairs and air conditioners on Saturday. This latest situation means pensioners will now have to travel to the regional capital, Bogatanga, a 2-hour journey by road to be able to access their mega pensions. Last week, the Conference of Heads of Basic Schools in Boko demanded the closure of schools there, citing the recent insecurity. They were concerned that the lives of the school pupils and teachers could not be guaranteed in the wake of the renewed conflicts in the area.
Many thanks to you, Joseph Akable, with those details there. Now, let's take you to the northern region, where operatives of the National Security have arrested the leader of an Islamic group in Karaga, accused of having links to a jihadist group in Burkina Faso. It is the second time members of the group and its leader have been arrested by the National Security. Correspondent Ilyasu Tanko has more.
Sheikh Sidi Dukure is a prominent Fulani cleric based in Karga in the northern region, where he is the imam of a mosque he established as a Quranic learning center, where learners from across the neighboring countries come to study the Quran and listen to his preachings. The imam has a love, particularly among members of the Fulani community. However, on Saturday, October 1st, the imam and his group were the target of a national security operation in which he was arrested along with 12 of his followers. The General Secretary of a Fulani warfare group, Tabit al-Pulaku, Alhaji Yakubu Musa Bari, confirmed the arrest to Joy News.
Our rep in the northern region called me around 11 something that Sheikh Sidi Dukri has been picked up by some security men.
Alhaji Musa Bari said the reason for his arrest was yet to be ascertained, as the security services were still silent on the operation. However, this is the second time the imam and his followers had been arrested by operatives from the National Security Agency. He was first arrested in 2019 along with 20 of his followers at the same location at Nangong in the Karga town. At the time, the sheikh was accused of having been linked to a jihadist group in Burkina Faso after the Burkinabe army in a firefight killed 5 jihadist militants who had all listed him as their emergency contact in Ghana.
There might be a reason, and then we are waiting to hear the reason why he was picked up.
From Nalergo, Ilyasu Tanko reporting for Joy News.
Let's take you to the Upper West region, where Regional Minister Dr. Hafiz bin Salih has disclosed that the security agencies there are closing in on persons who are suspected to have carried out suspected ritual murders there. He's been speaking at the 45th anniversary launch of T.I. Ahmadiyya Muslim Basic School in Wa.
In spite of the recent happenings in the municipality, the unfortunate situation that occurred, the security agencies are on top of the issues. Believe you me, that sooner than later we will catch the perpetrators of this act, inshallah. We are taking feet and we are putting the links. Once we are satisfied with what we have gathered, the needed action shall be taken.
You heard the Upper West Regional Minister, Dr. Hafiz bin Salih there. Now, exhibitors and patrons of the 2022 edition of the Love FM Habitat Fair are excited at the outcome of the 3-day event. With expectations met, many would want the fair repeated at least quarterly to enable them easily shop for their building needs. Nana Yaujima was there and now reports.
The 3-day event brought together players in the building industry, making the grounds a one-stop shop for all building materials and home appliances. Many who patronized the fair were thrilled by the variety of products and services offered for sale. Security products for homes, convenient mortgages, modern roofing, among others, were toasts of the patrons.
What I'm seeing here, I like it. I was here last year, and I'm here this year too. But I can tell you that there is the advanced version or the upgraded version of the Love FM Habitat Fair. I've struck a deal with Landlords Africa Limited. I've struck a deal with Woody Locks. Now I need a very nice door for my house.
I went to DBS. I wanted some discount, and they said they will come and they will give me 5%. Then I went to one company as well, Super Kitchens. So I'm expecting good.
Exhibitors were excited at the turn-up, calling for more of such events.
Oh, I must say, so far so good. It's been a very good session.
Nani Aljima with that report from Kumasi. And that's how we end the news this morning. Our top story, power distributor ECG begins system audit to ascertain the cause of recent vending system challenges as it dismisses claims by Ningo Prampram MP that the system was hacked by some workers there. There's more news when you log on to banjoonline.com. I'm Fred Smith.